There is a need of a stable, safe energy supply in Germany. Everybody wants that, and this is the reason why you can't shut down a coal mine or a power plant from one day to the other.
Yeah, so the existing energy infrastructure out there already puts us over a 1.5-degree carbon budget. So this means that the existing stuff would need to be retired prematurely if we wanted to actually hit that target. So you're thinking about power plants, and you're thinking especially about new power plants or relatively new power plants in places like China and India, and recognizing that those things wouldn't be able to operate over their normal 30, 40-year lifetime. Instead, they'd need to be closed down after 10 or 15 years. And so it's a matter of paying for that. That's a lot of life in those power plants that we'd have to basically throw away.
People there, and of course very big political. I don't think it's an individual business. It's not their responsibility to close a business that is actually generating money. Then it has to be something else coming from a political side, or, which we have always argued for, a higher price of the emission allowances for CO2, which would make a lot of sense.
The actual targets that they're discussing these days, I think, are still a bit hard to fathom. Certainly 1.5 degrees, I think, is a very, very difficult or almost impossible target to hit. 2 degrees is also quite difficult. But I think, based on what we have seen, that the international community is taking steps, I would say that, say, avoiding 3 degrees is starting to seem plausible, which I couldn't have said 5 years ago. If you talk about a really warm world, 4+ degrees, 5 degrees, I mean, this is a world where there's no ice sheets, there's a lot of sea level rise. Probably places on the planet would be almost unlivable, and we'd have massive human migration, extreme weather events. I mean, all of the sort of catastrophic things you hear are really coming into fruition at that level of warming. So that's what we're hoping to avoid.